Tell me what you think about equal rights for all in every way. Say what you think, what you think, what you think, what you think about justice. What you know, what you know, what you know, what you know about love. Why all the segregation? We all are but one nation. Oh, let us unite as one. Let us unite as one. Oh, love. So many can testify. Oh, love. But you still can't satisfy. You keep on praying. You wish that day would come when there'll be equal rights and justice for every man. Say what you think, what you think, what you think, what you think about justice. What you know, what you know, what you know, what you know about love. Why all the segregation? We all are but one nation. Oh, let us unite as one. Let us unite. What you think?
Good morning to everyone and welcome back to Policing with You. This morning we have a special discussion highlighting the strength, resilience, and dedication of women serving in the organization. This morning we decided to go a bit further and touch mothers who are serving within the police force. I want to wish everyone a happy Mother's Day on this coming Sunday as we celebrate women who wear two important titles with pride, police officers and mothers. With pride, police officer and mother. These remarkable women continue to protect and serve their community while also nurturing, guiding, and caring for their families. Policing is not an easy profession. It demands sacrifice, commitment, discipline, and courage. Motherhood also requires patience, love, strength, and resilience. To successfully balance both roles is truly commendable. And this morning we will hear firsthand about the journeys, challenges, triumph, and lessons from two incredible women within our organization. This is not just only meant to inspire serving officers, but also to encourage young women and mothers who may be considering a career in law enforcement. We hoped this morning discussion reminds us all that women continues to play a vital role in shaping safer communities and stronger family. To our guests, viewers, and supporters, thank you for joining us. Let's have an open, honest, and empowering conversation this morning. This morning, I have with me Island Constable Johnson, and I have Mistress Williams, who is also a constable in the organization. They'll tell us a bit about themselves and the role they play in the organization, and a bit about their family life. Who wants to go first?
Good morning, everyone. As introduced by Sergeant Odean, I am Officer Williams, and I'm a member of the Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force. I'm also a mommy. I'm a mommy of not one, not two, but 4 adorable children who I love dearly. And I'm also attached to the National Intervention Team. I go to the schools daily and interact with our children, and I love my work.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Williams.
Hi, good morning, everyone. I am Island Constable Johnson, attached to the Bastia Police Station. I am a mom of 3 beautiful children whom I love dearly, and I am also a reserve soldier in the St. Kitts Nevis Defense Force.
And as you know, I am Shamin Odein, Sergeant of Police, and I currently serve within the organization where I have to balance one of the most important roles of my life, being a mother. Family means everything to me, and despite the demands of policing, I always try to ensure that my children are well supported, loved, and guided. I want you guys to give the age group of your children.
So I have 3 boys and 1 girl. Their ages are 11, 3 years old. My daughter is 6, and my baby, he's 6 months.
Okay.
I have 2 girls and 1 boy. My boy is 15 years, my daughter 9, and 1 year old.
Thank you so much. So we have soon to be teenager, we have a teenager, we have a toddler, we have an infant. So we're going good. What inspired you guys to join the organization in the first place?
For me, I was a civilian working upstairs, and at that time I was only a mommy of 2, and I told myself I wanted more, not just for me but for my children. So I took this step and I went and I become a police. When I told my dad, he said, "I'm proud of you. You're doing the good thing." So I went and trained and become a police, and here am I, 5 years after, still
Awesome.
going strong.
Awesome.
I decided to join the police force because it's something I've always dreamed of. So being an island constable has been shaping me because I'm also pursuing to become a police officer.
Awesome.
Despite, the little hiccups, my goal is to become a full-fledged member of the Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force.
Thank you so much. How do you guys manage to balance? As I said earlier, policing is a demanding job, whether you're in the post of an island constable or a woman constable. It is still demanding. So how do you balance motherhood? Take us through that journey.
Being a constable, island constable in the police force is one of the most challenging yet rewarding journey. There are times when some days will be very hard, but have to push through, and having a support team behind you is very important. I mean, as mothers, the society expects us to have it together, but it's okay to make mistakes, give yourself grace, but always continue to push forward.
For me, ever since I had my first son, I had a schedule. So that schedule have stuck with me because I feel as if I didn't have the schedule going, I would fall along a lot. So I have a schedule, and that is what keeps me going. From getting up in the morning and all of us moving together to get out the house. That's what makes things go smoothly for me. My schedule is worked for me from since my first. He He's going to be 12 this year, so that's me.
You guys are doing an awesome job as mothers and being a police officer. I hear sacrifice, I hear planning, I hear discipline. And these are three attributes that, yeah, we need to make sure that we have. Because even for me as a mother, joining the organization, I had 3 children, high school, and 2 primary schoolers. And if it wasn't for my instructors, especially at training school, I would not have been here. I used to be like, no, my children. And, you know, Sergeant Francis, sorry, she was a sergeant at the time, Inspector Francis. We had Eric Edwards, we had Mr. Dickerson, and we had Stephen Hector. You know, they were understanding and stuff like that. And all of us who trained on my course, we were mothers. Each and every one of us were mothers. So, yeah, the sacrifice, the planning, and the discipline is also important, especially when those days get overwhelming. I constantly remind myself why I started and who I am doing it for, and it's for my children. So, what does a typical day look like? You just spoke about you have a system in place, a schedule in place that you work with. So tell us a bit about what your schedule looks like.
So for me, I get up at 5 every morning, and I would go and get me together first before I deal with my children. So I'm out of the way, then I deal with my baby, and thank God my first 2 are older, so when I wake them, they go and get themselves together. And then I have my toddler. He likes to give me trouble at morning, but I work with him. And so I get him up, and my husband, he helps also. But for my toddler, he always like to try me at mornings. Like, he just said, Mommy, 5 more minutes. I said, Davian, get up. So once everyone is up, I go get breakfast out the way. So when they finish bathing, breakfast is there for them, so they eat. So when I am the last to dress, but I make sure I get myself out the way in terms of bathing and so forth. So by the time I am finished dressing, everybody go into the door with Mommy.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody go in the car. I put my baby in his car seat, drop off my older 2, and then I will head to town, where I will go by my baby school first, because both my baby and toddler school open at 7:30. So I'm dropping off the baby first before I go to my toddler school. After I dropped him off, head to work.
Thank you. Miss Johnson, how does your day schedule look?
Some mornings are easy. Some are rough, because you can't really predict how your toddler baby would feel in the morning. 1 minute, she's up early, and next, she doesn't want to get up. So, but I manage. I mean, sometimes I feel like, maybe we should just both stay in bed, but, we can't do that.
Yeah,
Who gonna work? If the 2 are staying, who gonna work?
So,
I know, right?
But, yeah, that's it for me.
Okay. So do you catch bus? Do you walk into work?
Oh, we catch bus. I try to leave the house by 7:15 the latest. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. And then, I journey up to her daycare, drop her off, and then I walk to school. I put in my exercise,
Thank you so much. I know it can't be easy, and even for me, sometimes I fight myself to get out my bed, so I understand what you mean. Yeah, we're being real. It's something like, Boy,
Like, true, I don't accustom to my schedule. Like, even on the weekend, if I get a day off, I getting up for you, right? Where you going? Come and go sleep, Keisha, where you going?
I know, yeah.
That program.
Yep, and training school also teaches that. You know, you got to
Yes.
get up to fatigue and all of that. So it's still in us.
Getting up early, yeah.
Getting up early, yeah.
And then also, I remember when I was in training school, I'm grateful for my mom. My mom and my sisters, they came through for me. Because then every time when I would have a tough time over there, one of me coursemate would be like, remember you're doing it for your children them. So I would just picture them at the gate and I would just push through.
Definitely. Okay. With all of that excitement, you know, a little overwhelming and a little challenge do come. When you feel torn between, and you just said it, some days you just, why don't both of us going back into bed? When you feel torn between duty and family, how do you handle it? Because it must come some point. Sickness happen, school meetings happen, events at school happen. So how would you deal with something like that?
Well, I'm so grateful for the department where I'm working. I have a very, very understanding sergeant.
Clock it.
So she know when anything comes up with my children, I just inform her and I go attend and then I report to work after. And then, yes, as you say, how would I deal with a stressful day? Like, okay, I'm grateful for my husband. So when I get home, how are your children, sir? Mommy need a break. Mommy need a break.
Yes. I know your journey might be a bit different, so share with us.
On my overwhelming days, let's see. When I get home, you know,
That's okay. That's okay.
some days can be more overwhelming than some, and I wouldn't say fully recovered, but you know,
get in there.
recovered from suffering from PPD, which is, you know, postpartum depression. And on those days, it was hard. Being a mom and having to balance work but never be afraid to ask for help.
That's right.
You know, there's always someone you can lean on or can talk to. There must be someone, especially when it comes to your job, there's someone you can confide in. Like, I have my support team in the organization. So when it comes to my baby or my other two children, I always reach out to them first, and you really have some understanding people. So also, yeah, that's it for now.
Thank you so much. Absolutely. Missing important family moments because of duty can be emotionally challenging. I hear it. However, communication, prayer, and maintaining perspective can help you navigate these moments. The support team, I hear it, and it is important. It doesn't even matter whether it's in the police force, but wherever you are, whatever job you're doing, support system is absolutely important. Family members, by even a trusted colleague, mentors, and friends who understand the demands of your professionalism and encourage and support you throughout your journey. And that is important. I thank you guys for, letting others see that through the lens, the transparency that we bring here this morning. We're going to break for a short break. Callers, you're free to call in and to lend your support to the officers. So, GQ, we're going to pay some bills now. Be right back.
Mother's Day is here, and ZIZ Broadcasting Corporation is ready to help you connect with shoppers. With our Mother's Day advertising special, your business gets powerful exposure across radio, television, and social media, reaching thousands every single day. Imagine your message airing multiple times daily, plus a live on-air feature to promote your special offers, and added visibility on our dynamic Facebook platform. Whether you choose radio, TV, or both, you'll stay in the minds of customers who are making those all-important Mother's Day purchases. Call our sales department at 465-2621 today and secure your advertising solution.
Mom deserves more than just flowers this year. She deserves to be pampered. This Mother's Day, Digicel is giving you the chance to win a luxurious spa day for mom. Simply activate a 14-day plan or higher. Pay your bill in full. Sign up for Digicel Plus Internet or postpaid. Or switch today for better connection. 2 winners every week. Hurry! Promotion ends on May 31st. Better connected with Digicel this Mother's Day.
Good morning to everyone and welcome back to Policing with You. This morning I have with me Woman Constable Mistress Williams and also Island Constable Johnson, who is speaking through the lens of women in law enforcement who are mothers. We are having a real discussion as to how our journey has been as parents and navigating through the day-to-day lifestyle as a police officer. Both tasks or both titles are very demanding. We deal with different personality, one, our children, and two, from the general public. So we are here. You can feel free to call in and support the women in our organization or even in law enforcement on a whole. Who has had this journey? It's not an easy one. We have heard it through the lens of these beautiful women this morning and how they overcome these challenges. Support team is one, structure, discipline, and we employ them, and we thank you guys for your service. So we're going to continue in our conversation. We have a call.
No, I was just about to announce the number for you. 465-1977 and 662-8674. Those numbers again are 465-1977 and 662-8674.
Thank you so much, Dikio. Before we break, we basically spoke as to how your journey is as a mother and how you deal with challenges and stuff like that. So do you believe that the organization is doing enough to support mothers, and what can be, improve? What suggestion will you make, or even you yourself can do to make that transition, or those suggestions come to life?
Okay.
Okay, Johnson jump. Oh, she said, okay.
I believe, more support systems can be put in place for mothers in the force. Flexible understanding when it comes to family responsibilities and emotional support. I mean, being a mom or being a woman, as a matter of fact, we juggle a lot emotionally, mentally, physically. So, just and encouraging work environments. Being a mother, we have so much more to give. Being a woman, we have much to give. So, just more support system and understanding supervisors and so forth. That's it for me.
Thank you, Ms. Johnson. Ms. Williams, anything you want to add?
Well, for me, I would suggest that seeing how we have so many mothers in the force that have young ones, maybe we should have our own crèche. So to support us, so like we come to work and then instead of us have to leave work to go take the child to school and so forth, we could have something in place where we come work and the crèche is literally close to work and the work to support us.
Okay, a daycare system.
Yes, something like yes.
Okay, thank you so much. I've been here 16 years in the organization, and I believe that some progress has been made when it comes to empowering our women in law enforcement, but there are always room for improvement. I heard it, the wellness initiative, the mentorship opportunities, the emotional support system, and flexible where possible would greatly benefit our mothers within the organization. Because I know it's not easy, and I think I understand what you mean. We're one of the biggest organization, or we are the biggest organization in the federation. And COVID should have taught us a lot of things. And that was one of my ideas, a daycare system. But maybe one of these days somebody will come with a vision.
Yeah, and the money.
Definitely, yes. How has being a mother influenced the way you police and interact with the public? For me, right, I just say women are one of the best investigators. Women are naturally investigators. But I want to hear from you guys how motherhood has influenced the way you police and interact with the public, because I know you deal a lot with the children in schools and stuff like that, so that nurturing. Okay, let me stop. You go ahead.
Okay. Well, yes, I'm in the primary school and high school a lot, especially the primary school. So when I go to the schools, they only have to see me, and the children will just run to me. Officer Williams, how are you? I say, how you guys doing? So I have that face. Yes, they love me. And then I also have nieces and nephews in some of the primary schools. So when I go to the schools, I go and I speak to them, and I let them to know that not because auntie is a police, I would correct them when they are wrong. So I don't want them to feel that they will get away with stuff because auntie is a no.
Mr. Uncle?
Repeat the question.
How being a mother has influenced you as a police officer to interact with the public? Okay, we have a call. Good morning, caller. You're on the air.
Hello, Chairman. You're very traffic talk.
Hello? This is not
I'm
traffic
trying
talk.
to link on the traffic talk on the ear.
No, this is not traffic talk. This is policing with you.
Yeah?
This is policing with you.
Yeah, police in you, but I know your guy Maguire, that have been some traffic issues.
This is not. This is from what you're looking at. That was the show from yesterday. Today is
Oh, is
policing
that
with
with
you.
broadcast?
Yes, sir.
Sorry about that. I thought there was something going on presently.
Okay, thank you. So yes, Ms. Johnson, tell us about how police has influenced you, how motherhood has influenced you on your day-to-day job.
It taught me patience, being more understanding, and approaching situations differently. And you not only get to see things as an officer, but also as a mother.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, for me, I remember when my kids were younger, and I'll go home and say, oh, you all better don't do this and you all better don't do that. They say, oh boy, she bring her home, she job. Something happened on the job, so she something happened on the job. But yes, being a mother as a police officer has increased my compassion, my patience, my understanding, especially with dealing with children, vulnerable persons, and family crisis. Motherhood also teaches me empathy, which is very important when it comes to policing. What are some of the lessons policing has taught you and you have applied within your parenting?
Discipline.
Top one.
I know, right? I hear discipline. Okay, for me, let me think. Accountability. Yeah, accountability. Because not all of my children are watching me. Other children are watching, other persons are watching. Resilience. I try to do better in my communication. You know, sometimes we shut down. When we go into stuff, we shut down and stuff like that. Communication, and importantly, for me, leading by example. I try to live a life that just to be better than who I was yesterday and to lead. Yeah. All lessons that I applied to my parenting. I don't care from the left, right. I don't care from the left, right.
I mean, sometimes the children might love it, you know. You know, mommy, show me how to match.
I know, but well, my son does that in drumming. He's learning drills now, so I'll see him marching around the house, the left, right, and
Davian.
pugging everything left, fine, yeah.
Davian and Theo the other day. Boy, mommy, this is how you match?
Okay, so what are your most, I'm sure you have many more, proud moments being an officer and being a mother? I see you guys celebrate a lot. Watch all your Snap, watch all your Facebook.
Oh, I love birthdays. Everybody knows me.
Yes.
I love birthdays. So when my children's birthday come up, I always celebrate them. And a proud moment for me was when I graduated from overtraining school. Even though we didn't get to match due to COVID, it was just to look down in the crowd and I saw my mom tear. Yes, it was very tearful.
My proud moments. Birthdays. I love to celebrate my children. My 1-year-old, when she wake up in the morning, the first thing she said, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, you know? And that in itself is a very, very proud moment for me. And, you know, my son, I'm sure everyone know who he is now for eating Speedy KFC chicken, which she was offered, by the way. he makes me proud every single day. So Zarik, I am very proud of you. Lacacia, mommy, is extremely proud of you, which she's supposed to enter a spelling bee,
Awesome.
and she doesn't want to.
Too shy?
She is, but she's good when it comes to spelling. And I told her, even though you do not want to enter the spelling bee, that doesn't mean you're going to spell your words incorrectly. And my dad in Durups, Zaire. Yeah.
Okay. Of course, for me, I like to celebrate. I know me. I celebrate big. I celebrate small wins as well. And also having the opportunity to serve as a police officer. One of my biggest moments were my two awards last year, both one locally and one internationally. So, yeah, and I love celebrating my friends and my peeps. So for me, yeah. Both are, neither role is easy, and I know that. And both are meaningful and rewarding for me. So yes, I will continue to tell you guys, celebrate yourself, because even not only as mothers but also as police officers, we need to learn that self-care is important as police officers and as women. You know, encourage you guys to make sure you do your annual checkup, check yourself, and also check yourself. I'm a type of person that when it comes to assessing myself, I go deep, I go hard. I stroke my teeth, and rudeness is just I should have done better, I could have done it that way. And yeah, so I map myself very, very hard. So I want to encourage you guys to continue to take care of yourself, continue to push yourself forward, continue to develop yourself in the organization. And that is something that I want you guys to speak on, because I know both of you are also doing things to develop yourself privately and professionally. So I want to encourage you guys to continue to walk that way. It's not easy because you're doing classes at college, yes. And Mistress Williams is
Corporal.
clock it. Pursuing studies in becoming for the promotion exams coming up. So, I just want to encourage you guys to continue. Self-development is important.
I heard you said self-care. And a lot of mothers, we tend to feel guilty, for wanting to take time away from our kids. And it's not a bad thing. Because you first have to be okay before you can take care of your children.
That's right.
It doesn't, because if you're all down and worn out and depressed, sure. And it's just and children, they pick up everything. So, self-care, take some time out, even if it's just you want to take yourself to lunch, maybe go for a pedicure.
Lay in bed.
Ship out the kids for a date, stay home, do nothing.
Right.
It is okay to take time out for yourself as a mother.
Okay, thank you. Mrs. Williams? Mrs. Williams?
Oh. Yes, go for those drives. And for me, I really have the support system, so when I want a break, I can take them down to my parents because they don't live too far from me. My husband, he is so great with my children, so I'm so grateful for the support that I have so that I can get time for myself.
Okay, I'm just gonna read a message that I got. I'm glad to hear about these strong officers certainly contributing to the population maintenance. I love that. Do they have strong support from their fathers? I would love to hear about their interaction with schools. But what is important, do they get about absent students who are regular absent? I know that the school may have counselors, but do they interact? I know that they have their own family issues. Do they have the energy to assist other children in danger? Are they aware that the statutory rape that present with school children? Do they get the important information? Attendance and performance by children are very important. Thank you so much for this message. About the support system with the fathers, I'm going to let them answer that quickly. The officers are in the school regular. Yes, we do assist in intervention when it comes to at-risk children. Once we make aware of any issues that goes on in the school, any criminal or sexual act committed on a child, there's a special unit, special victims unit, who will also deal with that, also with assistance of the Child Protection Service. So, Mistress Williams spoke about her husband and his support. What about Ms. Johnson? Want to share?
Yes, I have. My children have good fathers. You know, no one is perfect, so we do our best.
Thank you so much for sharing, ladies. As we wrap up, I'm going to allow you to say one sentence. What does it mean to you to be both a police officer and a mother in one sentence?
I take pride in everything that I do, especially as a mother, because everything that I do in my work, my children are watching. So that's me in a nutshell.
Johnson? You just zoned out on me, Miss
Yeah,
Johnson.
she just went.
What does it mean to be, in one sentence, to be a mother and a police officer? What does it mean to you?
What does it mean to me? Rewarding, and it's something I love. So it's not.
Thank you. For me, being both a mother and a police officer means serving, protecting and nurturing, also leading with strength, compassion and purpose every single day. As we reflect on this journey shared this morning, one thing becomes clear: being a mother does not limit your ability to serve. In many ways, it strengthens it. Mother bring compassion, resilience, patience, wisdom, and strength in policing every single day. It was highlighted here on a very loud scale. To the mothers who have been pondering whether to join the organization, you heard it loud and clear from the officers. Know that this journey will not be easy, but it can be rewarding, meaningful, and impactful. You are capable of balancing serving and your family, and you do not have to lose yourself to achieve these goals. The police force needs strong women, nurturing leaders, and positive role models. Your experience as a mother can help connect with the community, protect the vulnerable, and inspire the new generation. There will be challenges, sacrifices, you heard it here today, moments of doubt, but there will be growth, purpose, sisterhood, pride, never alone, never left alone, Never allow fear to convince you that you're not capable. If you have passion to serve, the courage to preserve, and the heart to care, then there is a place for you in the Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force. To every mother serving, every mother considering this journey, thank you for your strength, your sacrifice, and your commitment both for your family and for your community. I want to thank my beautiful host for accepting this invitation to come and share your personal and professional journey. I know some things would have, not be easy to say, but the transparency that was laid out this morning, I want to thank you guys, because persons need to understand when they see us out there that we are human beings. We have a life beyond above and beyond the police force, and a number of us hold different roles. So to the listening and viewing audience, we say thank you for listening. Thank you, ZIZ and GQ, for having us this morning. I want to thank the Almighty God for giving us this time to share this morning, and see you next time. I am your host, Charmaine Odene.
About justice. What you know, what you know, what you know, what you know.